Okay, so the floor of seafood was wet. Again. First checking to make sure that no customers had decided to come buy some salmon at 8:45 at night. I went and grabbed the floor squeegee to clean the water up. Just leave it, Alex. It's the end of the night, Megan tells me, looking up from where she's texting with her phone hidden in the pocket of her apron. She's not fooling anyone, though, and I think it's just a matter of time before Ian or someone comes around and catches her. I shrug. There's nothing else to do, I say. I start pushing the water into the drains, hands gripping the driftwood smooth handle, as Megan rolls her eyes and walks out from behind the counter to go over to the deli department and socialize. I finish cleaning up and tuck the squeegee behind the lobster steamer, where it rests in a puddle that no one ever bothers to clean up because of the awkward angle. I walk back to the counter, just in time to see a group of 3 teens run by, giggling. Not only is their behavior erratic for this time of night, but their attire is as well. 2 of the boys are wearing camo print cargo pants and green stripes printed on their faces, and their female companion is wearing black booty shorts and a military green tube top that looks like she squeezed into one of those no-seam bandanas. She wears gratuitous amounts of makeup, and the guys are in extremely good shape. I shake my head and look over to deli, where Megan is striding back over to seafood. She stops on the other side of the counter. Should I call Denise? She asks. What? Why? She's manager on duty night, and these kids are obviously from that car alley over at the Catholic school. We don't want them messing stuff up. Sure, go ahead. Megan steps back and stands near the coolers against the wall, contemplating whether to call Denise over. She decides not to and pulls out her phone to reply to a text. I step back and lean against the wall. My feet are killing me. All of a sudden, we hear a high-pitched giggle, guffaws, and feet stampeding down from over near bakery. I stay behind the counter. Megan's mouth drops open in shock before she drops her phone in her apron and seems to ready herself. I look around the corner just in time to see the green-clad girl from earlier sprint down the aisle. Except this time, she's not wearing green. She's not wearing anything. One arm across her chest, one arm down covering other parts of her body, she runs towards us while one of her male friends runs behind her holding a camera, taping the episode, presumably to prove that they accomplished one of the tasks on the list. Their approach seems to take less time than the 3 seconds or so it actually does, yet Megan is prepared. As the girl runs along, shrieking madly, Megan's foot slides away from her body and into the trajectory of the streaker. Army girl howls. Guy with camera slides to a stop. Megan smirks and laughs. I just stand there in shock, spine digging into the wall behind me, and unable to look away as the blonde scrambles off the ground and around the corner and towards the exit with her companion striding along behind her. Megan brushes her hands together and walks over to the phone hanging on the wall to warn Denise about the car ralliers and the possible presence of others. Before she does, she turns to me. You're going to need that squeegee again. Huh? Wash the floor. We don't want her stupidity contaminating the fish.